Very few samurai in Japanese history have captured the interest of people around the world like Miyamoto Musashi, the legendary Japanese swordsman and author of the Book of Five Rings, wrote his guide to strategy with a brush, as was common in Japan during the time. He left a legacy of paintings and calligraphy, which tell us much about his philosophy and character. Through studying the writings and brushstrokes of Musashi's own hand, the characteristics of the handwriting offer many clues to his character and way of life. One can craft a routine that embodies his spirit from all personal guides left behind. The following routines aim to embody the ethos and principles of Miyamoto Musashi. The goal from this video is to offer you ideas into making your daily life better, focusing on rules that can help you become more successful, awakened, and confident. Don't skip a chapter. If you do, you may never know which set of principles will truly resonate with you and your life and experiences. Let's begin. The first two rules were ones Musashi maintained every day without exception. Rule number 1, awaken with the light. And rule number 2, embrace the stillness. Rise with the sun. Early mornings foster clarity, and the quietude can be a sanctuary for reflection. Initiate your day with meditation. Seek to unify your mind and body under one important aspect within you, your spirit. A focused mind is the sharpest weapon. Musashi spent several years wandering Japan, challenging other sword masters to duels in order to improve his skills and reputation. One of his most important duels, and last duel of all, was against Sasaki Kojiro, who was the sword master of the Hasakawa clan, which controlled northern Kyushu, Japan. Musashi planned carefully on how to destroy his enemy's confidence in the duel. He wrote in the Book of Five Rings, "There are many kinds of agitation. One is a feeling of danger. A second is a feeling that something is beyond your capacity. And a third is the feeling of the unexpected. You should investigate this thoroughly." The morning he set off for Funajima, the small, lonely island that would be the location of the duel. It was described that Musashi woke up slowly with the sun. He ensured that his body had been given adequate time to rest and be stronger. He then meditated and ate breakfast without any sense of urgency. He did this all to ensure clarity and reflection, but also that his enemy was agitated, thus weakened upon his late arrival. Unbeknownst to Kojiro, Musashi had crafted an extra long wooden sword from an ore to defeat him, which was longer yet lighter than a steel sword, providing both better reach and faster speed. He exercised rule number 3, physical movement, and rule number 4, practice all your necessary abilities. You must engage in a form of exercise at least once throughout your day. Exercising not only improves strength, flexibility, and stamina, but also refocuses the mind. For Musashi, his body and sword were united as one. In life and death, a samurai moves like the wind. Be swift, be decisive. Be confident in your abilities and movement. If there is something you must seek to be better at in order to become stronger or more successful, you must practice it at least once every day. Musashi believed in honing your abilities to perfection. Even his calligraphy demonstrated strokes that went from thin to bold, revealing a perfected sense of rhythm. engagement, and agility. Rule number 5. Nourish your mind. Spend some time reading, meditating, or honing a new hobby or skill. One of the things that made Musashi so special and so remembered was the idea that he never limited himself to a single craft, discipline, technique, or practice. He fully embraced the idea of knowing no bounds. Records show that he is not only a swordsman, but an artist, sculptor, and as demonstrated, a calligrapher. Musashi's first characters in his writing were quite long, expressing the tendency in his character to continuously strive to pursue the hobbies he enjoyed. His strokes are relatively close together, and upon analysis, suggest a person who is more inwardly focused, rather than being concerned about others' perceptions about him. Rule number 6. Step outside and embrace nature. Musashi traveled with little possessions during his time and chose to surround himself with nature. In his art, he used black ink on brown paper and mainly chose to depict animals and nature in his work. A simple morning walk, or simply observing your surroundings as you go about your day, will help you embrace the simplicity of life and clear your mind of worries and anxieties. Rule number 7. Believe in gratitude and the way. As you step to begin your job, education, or daily routine, remember to remind yourself of the way. Your journey, your path, and goals await for you one by one. Be grateful for your body rising every day to meet them. Rule number 8. Strategize the day. You must understand your purpose, your goals, and your strategy to get them. Take a minute to run over your plans for the day. If it helps, write down what challenges will come your way and how you will deal with them. Musashi believed in mentally preparing for challenges he may come across during his travels. His cursive writing with a brush suggests an intense internal focus as he guides those reading the Book of Five Rings on how one's strategy and thereby sword movements must be impossible for the opponent to read. He used psychology to carefully craft his strategy in order to upset and weaken his opponent before striking forward and doing what they least expect him to do. This is the way in which you must too focus on defeating the challenges and obstacles in your life. In order to be a true warrior, Miyamoto believed that a warrior should be able to remain calm and focused in the face of adversity. He also believed that a warrior must be flexible and adaptable to every situation in his life. Which of these routines will you adapt into your life? What will you change in your daily life moving forward? Share with us in the comment section below.